Good morning, folks. It is Wednesday, October 15th. Yeah, it's been a minute. That's because I'm kind of reorganizing some of the thoughts and some of the focuses of what this channel is going to do, and kind of broaden the spectrum a little bit, I think. But my wife and I have been doing a decent job of waking up early in the morning, and we have just a moment on the back deck to hear the world start to wake up with us, start to listen to the birds chirp and whatnot, and just talk. And one of the things that we talked about was just past bullshit, right? Just stuff from our childhood, stuff from growing up, that we learned certain ways to be in defensive mode, in taking an offensive mode, to just make our way through the world, and how sometimes those skills aren't necessarily necessary anymore, that they aren't necessarily useful to you anymore, and being able to break those down. And talking about therapy, and I was talking to a buddy about mine about therapy as well in the recent past couple weeks. And what I was thinking was, the aligned mindset doesn't really allow a lot of breadth for fixing the root of the problem, or even finding the root of the problem. The deal is, we know that there's something off, right? We know that there's some way about us that is not perfectly in line with the who we want to be, right? And there's not a lot of work that goes into, there's zero work that goes into what got you there, because we are one of arguably the only species on the planet with awareness, unless you consider dolphins and octopuses, which I think is weird, and dogs probably, but we're the only species on the planet, for argument's sake, with awareness. And it doesn't necessarily matter so much what caused this thing, as much as making steps from here out to strafe away from that thing, strafe away from the problem, right? And to get ourselves making choices for a better future. And being able to recognize that there is a problem is not the same as recognizing where the problem came from. And so, my brake line could go out, and knowing that my brake line is out is more important than knowing how old the car is. Did they that they rusted out, or that somebody cut the whatever. Like, that's less important in the act of fixing the brake line than knowing that they're out. So I think it's important just to give ourselves the permission to start to fix things. Give ourselves permission to start to fix things from where you are. And if therapy is necessary, obviously